start new builds as a realtor. So you want to increase the sales volume you have of dealing with new construction. How do you go about it in the best way possible? Well, in this video, I'm going to share 3 things that you can do to position yourself to work with new home purchasers, as well as a 4th thing that could put you on the listing side of working with some builders in your local market area. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Tyler Roicki. I help people build income and wealth in real estate, and I run an international real estate team at eXp Realty. If you get any value whatsoever out of this video, all I'd ask is that you hit that subscribe button so that I can continue to share more tips and resources with you in the time ahead. And with that being said, let's dive into the video. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is you wanna build relationships with the new builder reps. And this is gonna go a long way in the future for you because you wanna be informed, you wanna be connected, you wanna have the relationship with the people who have the latest as far as what is coming available, what incentives are being offered by the builder to help buyers get into these homes, because all of that is changing every single month. And so you want to be able to provide the latest in the way of information, and the best way to do that is to go directly to the source and have a relationship with the new builder reps. And the more that you build and cultivate these relationships, it could actually put you in a position to where you might have client referrals coming your way depending on that connection, because there's builder reps that aren't going to be able to help someone with anything other than buying one of their new builds. So if someone had a house they needed to sell, for instance, in order to get in that new build, there probably isn't a way for that builder rep to help them if it's an in-house builder rep. And so what if that could be a connection that you had where you added so much value and built that relationship up to where when somebody came in and that was the situation, what if they pointed them in your direction? So that's just one example of how that could actually pay off. But the key thing for you to really get the wheels turning here is you want to be informed, because if you're informed, you're going to be a great resource for your clients versus them going directly to the builder rep themselves. And that leads me to the second thing you're gonna wanna do if you wanna sell more new builds as a realtor, which is you wanna build your online presence using video. And there's a couple of different ways to go about it. You can go about it with the long form videos, that's YouTube specifically. That would be making videos that are at least 10 minutes long that consist primarily of a property tour. So you're showcasing the property. You're not even doing any talking aside from the intro and outro. And it's very important that you put a reason in that video for people to reach out and connect. More on that in a minute, but you're primarily showcasing the property. So you're going into a new model home, you're touring it, you're showcasing on video, walking very slowly all throughout the house, and giving a buyer an opportunity to essentially tour the home virtually by watching your video. You can also use short form content. These are reels, so Instagram, YouTube Shorts, even TikTok, but I'd probably focus more on Instagram with this one to have the most potential reach to people that maybe who it is you want this to reach, people actually buying homes. Instagram is a great way to reach them using the reels. So that's where we're gonna shoot anywhere from 15-second to minute-long video touring the home. It's probably gonna be closer to half a minute, if that, but you're gonna be just going through the home in a way that it's hard to describe the strategy here, but to put it on your mind, it's like if you've seen a reel where it's showcasing the home itself, and that's really what it is you're seeing. That's what we're doing here. And there's an effective strategy you can implement with that. If you really want to know the nuts and bolts as far as what is actually proven to drive the best results, you're going to want to reach out and connect with me off of this video so I could go into it more in depth for you. Because if provided you're active in the business, you are in a spot to where you can really apply what it is you're learning here, and you're serious and committed to it, I'd be happy to take some time more to connect with you offline if you connect and reach out to me via email. The third thing that you're going to want to do, so to be clear, do the online video. Like if you're not doing that, you're not gonna maximize the opportunity you have to reach people who could potentially work with you, because you want your videos to be coming up when someone searches for these different areas and different new build communities. And your video is a chance to educate people as well as entertain them on the local market area. When I say entertain, it doesn't mean you gotta be funny or anything, but like even just showcasing the house has an entertainment value, because people will actually sit there and watch those kind of videos. But educating people, that's where if you're sharing more information about the different areas. So a couple different ways to go about it, but bottom line is consistently be sharing videos about these homes that are coming available in your local area and the communities that you want to sell homes in, and become the source of information that people are seeing online when they're searching Google or YouTube or wherever they're at. They should start to see your videos coming up on a local level. And the third thing you're gonna wanna do, and this is imperative, is you've gotta have a value-driven CTA so that people reach out to you. So CTA meaning call to action. You've got to have a call to action at the beginning and at the end of the video. The long form videos, that is. The short form video, the call to action is not necessarily gonna be in the video itself. The video itself, in that case, is gonna be to get more eyes on your profile and even on the post, but your call to action should be somewhere else besides the video itself. It could be in your profile, it could be in your attached links, and also you can leverage your stories for more of the calls to actions. That's gonna be a more effective way to go about it than just making every single post you do an ad. Don't make stuff an ad, but have a value-driven CTA on your long form videos. And for example, that means, why do people need to connect with you and why do they need to do it sooner rather than not? So you want whatever it is you say to speak to somebody who is serious about buying a home in your local market area. So you can speak to the incentives, you can speak to a promotion the builder is doing and how you have the relationship and connection with these builders. And even if it's not this particular one, the same is going to be true for the other communities in the area. So they've got to connect with you so that they don't miss out on that opportunity. Like, you've got to instill a sense of urgency and get straight to that when you say your call to action, but also be clear, how do people connect with you? Don't give them too many options. If you want them to call you or text you, tell them to call or text you at this number. Don't give them 10 different options, give them one. And that way you're pointing them in one direction. And if they're serious, if they really want that value and those relationships you bring to the table, they're gonna connect with you so that you can help them with those next steps and to get the best possible deal on one of these homes. And that leads me to the fourth thing, which is related to builders. So how can you put yourself in a position to actually be on the listing side? Well, a lot of builders, if it's a huge national builder, there's probably not as big of an opportunity there, because either they have their in-house reps or they have a long-standing relationship with someone in the community. And there's even some that they're not really even paying on the listing side. It's more so just to put on more people's radar. So the real opportunity is going to be with the local builders. So the smaller local builders, even medium-sized local builders, there might be an opportunity there for you to go and start building a relationship, especially over the course of time. And so how do you go about doing that? Well, you got to start the conversation. So start the conversation with the builders. If it's a small local builder, there's probably not a rep. So you want to do your best to actually connect with the builder themselves and start a conversation. And over the course of time, add value. Consistently add value over the course of time. Anything that you can do to, prove that you're someone who is willing to put in the work to help out, even to help with things without expecting anything in return. There may come a time sooner or later where there's an opportunity that you could actually help them with something on the listing side of things. I mean, they might have a relationship with someone, but does that person continue to over deliver on the value they bring to the table? Because a lot of people, they get to a point where they've worked with someone for so long and they don't necessarily keep doing the things that they did to get that relationship in place in the first place. So there's gonna come a time where for many, there's an opportunity for someone new to come and over deliver on some value and to really be there in a time where they're reassessing the relationship they have with the realtor who's helping getting them on the market. So start that conversation, consistently add value, and be there when and if there comes a time where you can potentially help them with more than just whatever it might be, hosting an open house or what have you. But it all starts with conversations, and after that it's all about connecting and building relationships. So seek to actually build those relationships and have those connections, and the more you do that, the more that you'll have an opportunity in the future to have your shot when it's time to actually help someone with some of the homes they're building and getting the best possible result with the sale of it, and getting more people through the doors. Which marketing can go a long way if you're developing your marketing skills as well, as far as what you're doing to reach the most amount of people. That can go a long way too, because honestly, I don't really see, there's a lot of opportunities with a lot of these smaller local builders for someone to come in and do more on the marketing front of things. So that could be you potentially. Maybe you're more hungry and driven to actually go to work and implement proven strategies to put their homes in better light and ultimately put more eyes on them, which can go a very long way in helping them move and sell more of the homes that they're building. So those are the tips, the 3 tips to get more buyers, as well as 1 to establish the connection with some builders that can ultimately lead to listing opportunities. And if you got those listing opportunities, that's going to lead to more buyer opportunities as well. But go and implement. That's the key with all this. One thing to hear it, one thing to know it, it's another thing to go and apply it and put it into action. So go and do this immediately if you're serious about having an opportunity to sell more new construction homes. And as long as you do, as long as you're building the relationship with the builder reps, being on top of the incentives and what all is coming available on the market, sharing information, showcasing these beautiful houses on video, and making sure you're dialing in what you need to actually appear in the search results when someone's Googling or searching YouTube around the local community, and implementing a value-driven call to action at the beginning and end of those longer form videos, and then also leveraging a platform like Instagram to reach people with the shorter form content too, and then looking to see what builders you can build relationships with over the course of time. You do those things, you're going to be putting yourself in a position to have more of these kind of opportunities. And I hope this helps. And if it did, do this. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I want to continue to share more tips and resources that will help you move the needle forward in your business and life in real estate. And if you're someone who is serious about it, committed to it, if you're at a point where you're looking to grow and level up, if you're not already earning 6 figures in real estate, I'd like to know what else I can do and bring to the table to help you get there. So do this. Reach out, send me an email, let me know where you're at in the business today, where it is you're wanting to go from here as far as goals, or what's on your horizon that you're looking to achieve with it. And I'll come back to you with some value. Even if you're already clearing 6 figures, whatever it is, I'd like to know where you're trying to get from this point onward and see what I can bring to the table. I've got some incredible partners. I've got an incredible team of people and people I'm connected with all around the country. And I'm very passionate about helping people unlock their potential with this real estate license that we got. So connect with me and let's see where it goes. Let's see what I can help add to what it is you've already got going in your favor, and help you build upon it. But all that being said, thank you so much for watching the video. Until next time, I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.